Hello, everyone. My name is Babs Double D Bunny, and I am here to do my lingerie try on. So, thank you very much for joining me for this try on. I'm just kidding. So I got another unboxing. Got a nice little thick package here of t-shirts, and I'm ready to dig in. By the way, if you have not already, please consider liking this video, commenting on your favorite t-shirt that I unbag, I guess, today, and consider subscribing to NerdTube. We do tons of stuff. Final Fantasy, we do reviews of Star Trek, Star Wars, Marvel, DC, wrestling even sometimes if they're actually doing something that is anything worth anything. But yeah, check out our channel. All right. So we are starting with and a lot of these shirts are kind of merger shirts, like two different genres in which I love. So this one here is actually, I was excited for this one, is a Dragon Ball and Ghostbusters mix. Gotenks. What's a stupid attack? Why can't I remember? I figure I'd blank on it. Ghost Kamikaze attack. So yeah, that's really nice. The Ghostbuster. I saw that one and I'm like, yes, please. When they had their sale. The next one, this one's fun. I love this one. Is the Disney logo with the Midgar with like it says Midgar and it has the Final Fantasy VII Comet over here, and then it looks like the Shinra building in the background. It's a Shinra Electric Company Power Company. This one here, I love this one too. There's a lot of shirts in here that I'm very excited for. Final Fantasy VII, one of my favorite Final Fantasies of all time. I mean, I know you guys don't really know that because that's, not very much. Speaking of Final Fantasy VII, this this one I love so much. It's a role reversal from Final Fantasy VII, and it is Aerith getting ready to give Sephiroth the chair. Because in the Final Fantasy VII remake, there's a part where Aerith they're in Don Corneo's mansion, and Aerith and Tifa are getting like creeped on by all of Don Corneo's men. And so at one point she grabs a steel chair like a freaking pro wrestler and goes to do a chair shot on one. Oh, she does do a chair shot on one of them. So I saw this shirt of Aerith, and it's become a meme of Aerith doing a chair shot to Sephiroth, and now it's like the role reversal. I was like, this is an excellent shirt. I love this shirt so much. So I'm very excited for all of these shirts here. And I swear, if you guys see these, you should support these artists because whoever made this is a freaking genius. All right, so the next one's actually more of a straightforward shirt, not really a merger. But I am getting my first Enterprise, Star Trek Enterprise gear, and it is Porthos, the Beagle shirt. So they do have a line of these shirts, and I'll probably be getting more. Where they have like, and I have one of Jedzia decks right now of the just a silhouette of her and then the Starfleet logo, but um, but that one I have it over there in the closet. But this one is kind of like my first. I wanted the Enterprise, and I'm like, but I don't just want Archer or Trip, which are great characters, or T'Pol or anything like that. So it's like, oh, I'll get the Doggo. The Doggo's amazing. I love the Doggo. So, but yeah, that's my first piece of Enterprise gear. There's not a lot of Enterprise out there that's kind of unique and all that. So that's why I decided to pick this one up. Here we go. Okay. Porthos the Beagle. The next one is another merger. So this one is is Dragon Ball Z mixed with Batman the Animated Series. And Krillin is one of my favorite Dragon Ball characters. So, and I know everyone's like, Krillin, all he does is dies. Yeah, well, you know what? He's like one of the best humans and strongest humans technically too. So, but yeah, so Goku and Krillin, the adventures of Goku and Krillin. I love it. I love it. Ooh, another merger one. It also involves Dragon Ball and superheroes. Actually, it is kind of this. It's almost the same thing. It's Batman and it's 60s Batman with Piccolo. I love it. So it's kind of like the 60s logo, like Batman, the 60s Batman logo. Ugh. But as you can tell with this, I'm getting a lot of Final Fantasy and Dragon Ball stuff, because that's kind of what I wanted to start focusing on the channel a little bit more. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Ooh, the next one is a good one. Again, Dragon Ball, however, mixed with Star Wars. So Goku in the Spirit Bomb, lend me your energy area. Frieza in the background, looking like Darth Vader. Got Bulma as Leia. I'm guessing Vegeta's supposed to be Han, and Krillin's and Krillin. I don't know, or maybe they're supposed to be R2 and C-3PO. But yeah, cool. Star Wars and Dragon Ball. My nose is irritated. Probably whatever's in the package is getting up in my nose when I hold these things. Like, God, I saw so many more shirts. I didn't realize I bought this many. Ooh. I want this one next. Pulling it out. Actually, you know what? I'm going to save that one for last. All right, so the next one's a little bit more straightforward. This is the Materia periodic table for Final Fantasy VII. So every piece of materia is on this table, and it's meant to look like the periodic table. So you got your basic magic, your support, your summons, your command. What's the purple? Independent. So your independent ones. So that's pretty cool. I saw that one, and that was one of the ones that I gravitated to first. That one, and what was the other one that I saw first? I was like, oh my god, I need that. Which one? Oh, the Aerith one. The Aerith with the chair. That was one of the ones that I was like, oh yes, please. All right, another Final Fantasy, a little bit more straightforward. As I said, not much of a merger, but we have a Tifa Lockhart shirt. Love this one. As I said, pretty basic Tifa Lockhart, with her sitting on the water tower in Nibelheim, and the silhouette of her right there. Just a very nice shirt. Doesn't over sexualize her, which I'm very happy about, because I'm not one who likes to over sexualize fake not real characters. And if you're into that, whatever. But it just makes me feel a little weird when they over sexualize these characters that are not real. Here we go. It's kind of hard to find Final Fantasy IX stuff, but I found me a Final Fantasy IX shirt that I liked. And I mean, there are the basic ones that like have the CD art on them and all this other stuff. And I'm just I don't like those that look really basic. Like they look like just cover art and disc art and stuff like that. So this one though, I really liked. You can see kind of the black waltz with a VV in the middle there of up here. If we can get it, it's like right here, VV. But yeah, Black Waltz, well, one of the most memorable villains for some reason in Final Fantasy IX, and you go through them pretty quickly throughout the game. I mean, I think throughout the first disc, I think you're basically done with the Black Waltzes, maybe a little bit in the second. And that's kind of like a follow-up fight. All right, next one is a Final Fantasy villain shirt. All those villains, you got a Moogle, a Chocobo, a Tomeberry, an Iron Giant, a Behemoth, what are those eye things called? The gazer eyes? I don't know. The dreaded Marlboro and the bomb. So yeah, there's a lot of good staple villains. Oh, and there's a Cactuar in the middle. I missed the Cactuar. But a lot of good staple villains and characters from Final Fantasy. All right, last one. This is the one that I wanted to save for last. It's not like super awesome. Honestly, I probably should have saved the Aerith and Sephiroth one for last, but I couldn't help myself. All right, but the last one here is a merger shirt. It is a merger between Final Fantasy and DC, and it is the Kefka Joker mix. This is a mix of Kefka, obviously the main villain from Final Fantasy VI, and the front cover of, I believe it's the front cover of the Killing one. I think it's the Killing Joke, or maybe it's one of the panels from a Killing Joke where he's obviously going crazy insane. So that is awesome. I love it. So yeah, so maybe one day when I play Final Fantasy VI, I'll wear this one. Or you'll just wear it, out in public and weird people out. I don't know. I'm all for weirding people out in public. Anyway, with that all being said, everybody, thank you very much for joining me for this unboxing. A lot of great shirts. God, they were having a sale on the site, and I use well, the one that I've been ordering from for a lot of these shirts is Teespring, right? Yeah, Teespring, I think. Actually, hold on, I can tell you. I think it's yeah, or no, I'm sorry, TeePublic. I'm sorry, it's TeePublic. But yeah, with that all being said, thank you very much for joining me. Let me know what's your favorite shirt that I unboxed here. What my favorite shirt, or what your favorite shirt was of mine, and mine's I don't know, mine's probably gotta be the friggin' Aerith steel chair shotting Sephiroth. But let me know which one you liked. Again, if you haven't already, please consider giving us a like and subscribing to NerdTube. We are the greatest YouTube channel you kind of maybe sort of heard of. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one with my new shirts. Catch you later.